Hey there, it's Jeremy Rosenthal, your briefing attorney. Just a quick update on this story. After this interview aired on Wednesday, Thursday, the U.S. Supreme Court did come back and say that the sentencing could go forward. If you read the order that was issued by the Supreme Court in a 5-4 vote, the U.S. Supreme Court said it was because Donald Trump was not going to jail was the linchpin, and that he could have his normal appeal for allowing the sentencing to go forward. So I think I got this one about as correctly as you can.
This
That's
breaking
good.
news just coming across, President Trump has now asked the Supreme Court to block his sentencing on Friday in the hush money case. Are you ready to predict? What do you think happens here?
Nothing. And I think the reason why, so in New York State, Judge Juan is asking, he basically told Donald Trump on Friday, I'm going to sentence you to what's called an unconditional discharge, which in New York State, you guys have this law. We don't have it in Texas. I wish we had it in Texas. But apparently, what you can do is hit somebody in the head with a frying pan, say, bam, you're a felon, get out of my life. There's no community service, there's no probation, there's no prison. Donald Trump was told that he can appear via Zoom. That's a pretty good indicator you're not going to jail. So that's what Judge Merchan is indicating. And basically, now the courts are kind of like, well, we're not going to step into this constitutional crisis. We're not going to have the leader of the free world jailed 10 days before his inauguration. So do we really want to fight here? Again, maybe the Supreme Court does. I really, really doubt it. It would be a lot of legal gymnastics for the Supreme Court to do to grab this. And Donald Trump can still appeal this. Once he is sentenced, that triggers his right to appeal. So he can actually get his appeal going in earnest, and maybe it gets to the Supreme Court that way. And in fact, it probably will. So I don't know that anything happens between now and Friday on